Hi guys, the Metal Maniac back again, and in this video I'm going to be doing a review on the album Siege Machine by the band Buzzherd. This album came out in 2016 and it's their second and newest album. Before I get to the songs, I'm going to name off the band members really quick. Um, John West on lead guitar, Justin Doder on bass and backing vocals, uh, Terry Payne on lead vocals, Brian Frances on rhythm guitar, and Brad Jones on drums. Alright, so the album starts off with the song Heretic's Fork. Um, so the song itself, it begins with this sort of, I guess, instrumental, uh, style intro. It's not an instrumental, like, the whole way through, but there is a sort of instrumental type intro to the song. But it goes on for far too long. Like, it goes on for, I believe, over a minute. A little bit over a minute. So, yeah, and honestly, it's not really needed. I think the song would have done fine without it. The song itself was actually pretty good, but I don't think the intro was needed. But yeah, the song itself was actually pretty good. It's a little bit more slow and doomy. It has a lot of atmosphere too. But yeah, great song, very slow, doomy, and atmospheric. The second song is called Siege Machine, and it's the title track. Another really good song, a little bit more slow and doomy and atmospheric type song. But yeah, another just a great song, and I love the sort of slowed down sort of midsection of the song. I think that was really cool. But yeah, next song is called Born Song. This is kind of where the album sort of speeds up a bit, not too much, but it speeds up a bit. This song's also really good. I love this has sort of a really cool sort of melodic midsection, kind of similar to the second song. This one's a little bit shorter, but I love it, and it has a really cool guitar solo in there as well. I also love near the end of the song, the guitar solo, not the guitar solo, but the guitar riff that's throughout the majority of the song. The riff near the end of the song picks up even more, and it gets a little bit heavier. Yeah, just a really cool thing they did with the riff. Like, I wasn't expecting it because, like, the riff is sort of, not mellow, but the riff throughout the majority of the song is I don't know, just it's not heavy, but it's not soft. It's sort of mid-range kind of thing. But then near the end of the song, the riff just gets really heavy. But yeah, just another really good song. Track number 4 is called "The Crooked Bear No Cross." This is where the album not only speeds up a bit, but also goes from being doomy and atmospheric to a more groove-oriented sound and style. Yeah, the Crooked Bear No Cross, a very good song. Maybe a little bit too long of a song. I think it could have, maybe a little bit off the end. They could have trimmed a little bit off the end, and it still would have sounded good. But yeah, otherwise, a very good song. The next track, track number 5, is my favorite song on the album, Hessian Spores. This song is, I'd say, one of the heaviest on this album. Not to say any of the other songs aren't heavy, but this is a little bit extra heavy. But yeah, really great song. Very groove oriented. Like I said, near the second half of the album to the end, it changes from more doomy, slow, atmospheric stuff to a little bit more fast paced, sort of groove oriented style. But yeah, just a really, really great song. Track number 6 is called Whistle Pig. Another great song, very groove oriented, very heavy, and just a really great riff, guitar solo, and vocals as well. Um, Track number 7 is called Any Day But Today. This one's also really cool. Same thing, very groove oriented, heavy, and just all around great song. And then the last song is called Wimpworm. This one's okay. I don't mind it. Not the best way to end an album. It is good. It just at times isn't memorable that much. But there are definitely memorable parts to the song. But yeah. So that ends the album. So, on to the artwork. The artwork is really, really cool. Very, sort of sci-fi-esque. In like an apocalyptic wasteland. Just like a demolished city. And then you got sort of fiery smoke in the background, like a bomb went off or something. And then in the foreground, of course, you get this thing, this cyborg-esque thing. I don't know exactly what this is supposed to be. Some kind of mutant, I guess. But yeah, then there's the title of the album and the name of the band. And then there's the back. Oh, something to show you guys before I give my overall thoughts. This is a colored vinyl. It's this really odd, like the colors, like it said, like there was a tag on the where is it? There was a tag on the, I believe, the plastic wrap that this was in, that or the sleeve. I don't know where the sleeve is right now, but there was a tag on this one that said it was a colored vinyl. It was a mustard yellow. But honestly, this does not look like mustard yellow to me. This actually looks, I actually nicknamed this the piss vinyl, because it does have sort of a piss yellow color, which is odd but hilarious at the same time. Yeah, so my overall thoughts before my rating. This is a very, very, very good and solid album. There's not a boring song on the album. Yeah, the last song isn't that memorable from like in certain sections to kind of, forget about certain sections of the song. But there's enough to that last song that it's still memorable overall. But yeah, so I like the sort of song style change that goes on in the midway point of the album, where, hold on, let me get this back in for a second. There we go. So, songs 1 to 2 and 3, for the most part, are the more slow, doomy, and atmospheric songs, and then songs 4 to 8 are a little bit more fast-paced and groove-oriented, and a slightly heavier sound. But yeah, I love the how they changed it up, like sort of messing with people's expectations. Really, really interesting. Wasn't really expecting that first listen. Um, so overall, I'm gonna rate this an 8 out of 10. It is very, very, very good, and I love how it doesn't like stay the same throughout the entirety of the album. I love how they switch up the styles throughout the starting with the mid section of the album. But yeah, just a really good sort of modern crossover thrash album. Yeah, it's a 8 out of 10. So that's it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.